Japan is hoping its talks with the United States over the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement, or TPP, will conclude as soon as possible. U.S. President Barack Obama and his Japanese counterpart Shinzo Abe agreed as much during a telephone conversation on Wednesday. Now, the TPP is a proposed free trade deal currently being negotiated between the U.S. and 11 Pacific countries. Talks between Japan and the U.S. stalled in July after the two countries failed to reach a consensus. Some have raised concerns about the impact on intellectual property laws and patent enforcement. Although the U.S. is hoping to wrap up talks with all countries before the end of the year, big challenges still exist. The agreement is aimed at deepening economic ties between these countries by substantially reducing tariffs and even eliminating them in some cases. Now, the 12 countries in negotiation count for 40% of the global economy.
And my colleague He Jian had a talk with Professor Shen Dingli from Fudan University, who shared with us why the discussion stalled and what China has been doing on the sidelines.
So we know that latest round of discussion and negotiation for TPP broke. What do you think is the major reason behind that?
The reason is the balance of interest. TPP presently has 12 state negotiators with the same shared objective to make a more free international trade system or subsystem. But how free? How free each member negotiator could bear the burden? Very different. So each country would have its own negative list, what Chinese would call 负面清单. Then their different 负面清单 coincide with each other, therefore bargaining. And so far, the bargain has failed.
The Economist magazine said that the recent breakdown of the negotiation may lead to a new form. Do you think it's going to happen, and what do you expect the new form will be?
I guess, first, they still want to have TPP, because that apparently can help them to promote trade. The only difference is how much more additional trade I am going to have. If all of them are ready to make more concession, that might constitute the definition of new form of a negotiation, that willing to make a concession. But I doubt they are able, because they have 12 countries. They have different dreams.
And a lot of analysts believe that the current breakdown in the negotiation symbolizes the end of U.S. hegemony and symbolizes the end of the U.S. era. So you agree?
Well, I would say the start of the end, not end yet. Okay. Well, America has seen another superpower emerging. China is doing one belt, one road, AIIB, all making American feel China wants to advance the 2030 to 2025. It's a competition. So U.S. want to use TPP and TTIP or TISA, etc., to expand wherever America is strong, to make other country who has some weakness not to gain their competence very quickly. But Americans still know in 20 years, Americans' unique strengths would be acquired by other countries.
Yeah, of course, in TPP, China is not included. In one belt, one road,
yes.
USA is not included.
Yes.
How is that going to affect the U.S.-China relation?
TPP countries still want to have one belt, one road. For instance, Vietnam is a TPP country. Deal is being made. But Vietnam wants to get China's finance to make a fast train. So Vietnam would not reject anything good for Vietnam. So Vietnam can still negotiate. Once this railroad is made, Vietnam would not say, because you are not a TPP, I'm going to charge you more. They say, thank you, my brother, you finance me. So this is the way we do business with TPP countries. Second, Hillary Clinton, as a Secretary of State, used to say U.S. want to have its own Silk Road. She wants to promote U.S. sales of business, U.S. cement, iron and steel. Then the two countries, China's Silk Road, U.S. Silk Road, could collide. So America wants us to be on the par with America by 2040. We may do it by 2025. So this is a competition. It can derail to be unhealthy, but it can be managed with a sensible mind to be within the sensibility realm. So eventually, it can be win-win, constructive.
So your outlook for the Sino-U.S. relationship, especially upon a meeting between President Xi Jinping and Obama this coming September, is prospective.
It's always two possibilities, but the purpose of each meeting is to make it positive. But without a meeting, it's more likely to derail. So we need to have regular institutional high-level summit. So once a year or 2 times a year, so the two leaders would smile to each other to say, I have some complaint. Then we say, we have some complaint. So let's shake hand to return, each side to make a one-step return. Therefore, we could accept each other again.